Hi, my name's Ananda Kao. I was Andover class of 2018. I played field hockey and lacrosse at Andover, and I'm currently a junior midfielder on the Tufts women's lacrosse team. And here at Tufts, I am majoring in economics and international relations. I think that really being ready from a strength and speed perspective was super key when transitioning to playing college. Before coming, I kind of heard people talking about how playing in college, the sport and the players were just bigger, stronger, faster, and I definitely found this to be the case. I also think another key factor to this transition was just coming in with an open mind and a willingness to learn and adapt. Sometimes when coming into college, your role both on the team and on the field is going to look a lot different than it did in high school. So being willing to adapt and take on new roles was super important. Yeah, so a really fun thing about being a student athlete at an SCAC school is that you're constantly running into Andover classmates both on and off the field. I actually just played against Brooke Keogh when we played Wesleyan in the NSCAC championship this past season. And I've also played against Ashley Tucker, who was my co-captain senior year at Andover when we've played Amherst both my freshman and sophomore year. And then if we ever get the chance to play Bowdoin, I'll get to play against one of my best friends from Andover, Joe Keiko, which will be super fun and exciting. During the pandemic, our training and practices have looked a lot different. In the off season, we were able to practice with our coaches, which is not normal for the NESCAC conference. And we were limited to 10 people cohorts, and we couldn't play contact for the majority of the fall. This past spring, we have been lucky enough to make that transition to practicing as a full team and being able to play contact. And of course, the opportunity to compete has been so amazing and something that we didn't really expect coming out of the pandemic. Other parts of the athletic experience in general that have been different are our team lifts have been socially distanced the entire year, and things like locker room and training room have either not been a part of our spring or have been very limited. So because of COVID, travel to both away games and travel during the tournament has looked a little different. We have to take 2 buses now so that everyone has their own seat, and we also have to double mask while we're on the bus. All of this is just to limit our exposure when traveling from Tufts to any away site. The biggest highlight from this season so far would definitely be winning NESCACs. This was the first time our program has ever won, which was pretty special. And I think that another thing that just made it so amazing was everything that we've gone through together as a team this past year. So to just have the opportunity to play together and then be able to win that title this year was something that I will never forget. Yeah, so practice has not been too different since we started the tournament. We scout and prepare for these opponents the same as we do during the regular season. It's a little more challenging because most of the teams that we've been facing in the tournament we've never seen before, as opposed to the NESCAC teams that we see almost every year at least once, if not more than that. Also, the practice before a game during NCAAs is limited to a strict 90 minutes as opposed to our normal 2 hours that we get during season. Yeah, so I don't have many individual pregame rituals, but as a team, we always have a dance party after the coaches talk to us before we go out to the field for warm-ups. Usually this takes place in our locker room, but since we haven't had access to locker rooms all year, we've adapted, and our coaches put up these 2 tents with tarps wrapped around them, which we call our gritty locker room, and this has been the place for all of our pregame things, including these pregame dance parties. Yeah, I definitely want to shout out Coach Wall and Coach Ware for supporting me both on and off the field throughout my time at Andover. They've also put so much time into the lacrosse program as a whole, and it's definitely been paying off in the years since they've taken over. The team this year is killing it, and I've loved following along. And yeah, I can't wait to watch them beat Exeter.